Hey guys, it's Vara, and it is that time of the week where I want to talk to you guys about news in gaming and things in gaming that I am excited for, and let's just jump straight into it. The first thing that I want to talk about is the PlayStation Classic. Now, a lot of people have been really talking about this because a lot of people have very mixed thoughts on this, and I am someone that has mixed thoughts on this. So they did announce the games for it, the 20 games for it, and some of the titles are very good, and some of the titles are really lacking. I feel like overall they're good quality games, and a lot of them are really important games to the PlayStation, but they are lacking. I do think that most of the games are lacking. They really needed a better mixture of games, I guess I could say. I do understand that they couldn't put every single game on there. They're not going to be able to please everybody, but I do definitely think a couple of games could have really shifted everyone's opinions on this, and even my opinions on this. I really felt like it was missing a Crash Bandicoot game. Crash Bandicoot is so important and such a staple when it comes to the PlayStation. You know, okay, with that, I get it. We did get the remasters of it on disc. But I still feel like Crash is such a staple for the PlayStation, and I was really disappointed not to see that one. Myself, personally, another one that I really was disappointed to not see is Silent Hill, and I get it. We can't ask too much of Konami. Konami already gave them Metal Gear Solid, but still, Silent Hill is such a game that is so important to a lot of people, and a lot of people really love Silent Hill 1, so I would have liked to see that one as well. And another game that I was super disappointed to not see was Wipeout. Wipeout is such a good game. So many people love Wipeout. This game being on the PlayStation Classic really would have made it so much better for so many people, including me. That definitely would have raised the price in my mind. Personally, I don't think that I would personally now at this point pay $100 for it. I do think that I could reconcile with $59.99 like a brand new game. I do think that that would be an okay price point for the games that are on it. I felt as if we had a couple more classics and less of the lesser known titles on that PlayStation Classic, I would have purchased it for $100, but I do think with all of the games that they announced, I would go for $59.99. I also think that for a Classic, it should have had 30 games. I think 30 is a much better number than 20. 20 just feels too low, 30 doesn't feel too high, so I feel like 30 games would have really made it better, plus they could have squeezed 2 or 3 more classic games in there that people would have really loved to see, those nostalgic games. So I do wish that we had seen a couple better games on it. I don't think it's bad, I don't think it's awful. I don't think it will sell as well as it could have, but I do think I would have only paid $60 for what we are getting at this point for a product. I think for $100 we definitely needed a couple of better things, a better selection of games. You know, if it was $30, if it was 30 games and there were a couple better games, I could have reconciled with $100, but that's my opinion on the PlayStation Classic. At this point, I was super excited for it, and I still am fairly excited for it. I just, unfortunately, don't think I'll be purchasing it at $100. So something new that I read about, which I chuckled at for a couple of minutes, was that Walmart is going to be starting a line of gaming PCs. Now, they are going to be, of course, good gaming PCs. Going over some of the specs, they look like they could hold their own gameplay. They support Intel Core i7 CPUs, 32 gigabytes of memory, working with high-capacity HDDs and SSDs, and up to 1080 Ti GeForce graphic cards. Up to. And they also are all ready for virtual reality. And the PCs, which are available for pre-order already, start at the price of $9.99 for the lowest cost laptop, while its desktop counterpart is $13.99. So let's say you had a 1080 Ti and you wanted the PC, you are going to be paying $1,400, so they do sound a little bit high. But it doesn't surprise me that Walmart is doing this, and Walmart is the largest company in the world, and they do already sell consoles and everything, so it doesn't particularly surprise me that they would dip their little corporate toes and gaming PCs and everything. Walmart, at least for me, from what I've ever seen, so Walmart doesn't have a great variety of laptops, so I do definitely think that they are trying to capitalize on that by selling their own laptops. There's not a lot more details on these laptops, but we do know that they will be coming in the future. I will make sure to keep you guys updated. So that is it for this week in gaming, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If there's something that you want me to talk about next week, make sure to tag me on Twitter, let me know in Discord, comment in the comments down below if there's something that you guys would like me to talk about. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys again really soon.